New at 11.
You really hurt us and many others. You took a loving son, husband, father, and grandfather, and a friend away from us forever.
Those are the words of a daughter grieving the loss of a man whose job it was to make everyone feel safe. And that Darryl Strawder most certainly did. His family, the latest to be impacted by gun violence in the city of Detroit after he was shot and killed on the job Saturday night. Pamela Osborne spoke with his loved ones tonight. She's live tonight in Greektown, and they've got a message to his killer. Pam?
Well, Devin, they are simply sick and tired of all of the violence that's taking place. As you mentioned, Darryl was a security officer or worker. He actually owned his own company and he patrolled a lot of businesses here on Greektown. It was actually there at Athens Liquor where he witnessed a dispute between two customers. He intervened, and it was one of the last things he did.
He always been my hero. He always been my #1 soldier, and he always be the boss, and he always been the big dog.
Darryl Strawder was the type of man and father his children looked up to.
Real comforting soul is what he was, you know. No matter the problem, the depth of it, you could always turn to him, you know what I mean? Even if you felt like the world was falling, you know, he would always show you that there's light.
Over the weekend, this family learned of a new depth, a heartache they never saw coming.
And they told me that he passed, and it broke my heart because I didn't think the worst.
Saturday night, Darryl, the owner of D&L Security Solutions, was on the job ahead of his shift. He was at the Athens liquor store when two customers got into a dispute over one cutting the line.
To see the video of a man standing calmly on the street with no argument going on, and to see somebody walk up and just shoot him in the chest and kill him. There's just no explanation for it.
The shooting that took Darryl Strawder's life was one of 5 that took place in Greektown over the weekend.
I'm tired of it.
The 33-year-old shooter quickly taken into custody, but not before his actions changed everything.
When you take a life, you don't just take one.
You hurt
take
everyone.
Everybody that's connected to it, you know?
Yes.
It hurts all of us.
In addition to his children and grandchildren, Darryl leaves behind his wife, Monique. They would have celebrated 20 years of marriage this fall. Now, police, they have been stepping up patrols here in Greektown. We've seen them drive by several times. One officer, in fact, stopping to tell us that he knows Darryl from when he was a teenager, from being down here in Greektown, and that he was a gentle giant, and just is incredibly saddened by this loss, as so many other people are this evening as well. Reporting live in Greektown, I'm Pamela Osborne, Local 4.
Yeah, Pam, it's insane. It makes no sense at all. Now, in response to the shootings, DPD is increasing staffing to what they refer to as midsummer levels, puts more officers on the street. There is also a curfew in place to keep minors off the street. Chief James White will reveal more safety plans later this week.